Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn Renee McDonald for Practical Spirituality Live. Whew, long day, crazy, crazy. I call it the spiritual heavy. It's like the energy today is like huge. Spiritual heavy is what we call it right now. It feels like a heavy weight with all the stuff and all the changes that is going on in the world today. So I just had a client. It's about I think it's about 5 or 6 o'clock on Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. So I'm just lighting up my sage. Going to get the energy off of me, and going to do our thing tonight or tonight. Today, tonight. What we're going to talk about is dreams, nightmares in particular. Oh, thank you, God, for sage! Yay! All right. So we're going to talk about nightmares in particular. Spirit is telling me to do like I would do with one of my classes. Like tonight we're doing like a whole spooky theme for Halloween at my shopping center here in Virginia Beach. And as you guys know, I go all over the country and do my thing with spirit or love energy that is God. And this is what we do. All right. And I'm just clearing this energy off of me. So tonight, thanks God for a clear channel, clearing me from all this chaotic energy and clearing me from anything that isn't mine. Give us the God's honest truth about all the information that we need here to do this class or this YouTube here for me and everybody from love, the highest vibe of love. And thank you, God, for that for us and for us doing the greatest class and having the best time here now. And let it be the best it can be for me and all and everybody who comes and listens and the God's honest truth about everything as well. Okay, straight up, tonight's class at my shopping center is going to be about energy. And well, actually, it's going to be about dreams and nightmares. And of course, that's all has to do with energy. So we're going to talk about right now in this segment what happens when you have a nightmare, what happens when you dream, what's the God's honest truth about it, so that you guys have the best idea of what is really the truth about what is going on in terms of nightmares and dreams and things like this. And the reason we're doing this right now is because of spooky, we're doing like a Halloween theme, a spooky night. So we're going to talk about nightmares, okay? All right, so what happens is when you have a dream, there's many different kinds of dreams that you can have. All right, one of them is nightmares. Nightmares are many times often your greatest fears manifested, all right, within your soul, because your soul is trying to purge them. It is trying to get them out. So what happens in your nightmares is many times. Now, of course, there is all these different meanings within that, okay, because everything is energy. There's all these different meanings within that dream or that energy that comes out of your soul that creates a dream or a nightmare, so to speak. There's many different energies and things that are going on, messages, pieces, parts, healings, changes, dimensions, gifts, magic, creating. This is all part of what's in your dreams, okay? When it comes to nightmare, you are tapping into all of that. And when that happens, I'm just laughing because I can't get the phone call to get off my phone. It's all good. So when you're tapping into that in your dream, your soul is letting you know what is pertinent of what it's processing in that moment in time when you were sleeping, what needs to come out, what needs to get rid of. So what you have asked God for is going to happen in your soul first, always. Your soul creates from in here, both subconsciously and consciously, just like when you meditate, okay? You're doing like a form of meditation in your sleep creating, okay? So, and you can do this consciously out here daydreaming or consciously by working with God, which is what I teach. You do it in so many different ways. The second you ask spirit, words and thoughts create. The second you ask spirit or God for something, it starts to manifest in those moments. But in order for that to happen, your soul many times has to get rid of all the fears and the garbage and the crap or unwellness that is in here inside of your soul from lifetimes that doesn't work for you. Okay? So your soul will create in your dreams scenarios and things to get you to work that out, clear that out, heal it. Many times you'll have the same nightmare over and over and over and over and over. And it is your soul working on releasing shit or stuff, trying to get it out of you. And again, nothing is bad. It's all about you being in the space within your soul to heal you from love, okay? From love, okay? So This is what your soul is doing. It's clearing that stuff out, moving it out. Also, it will help you to get rid of those deep-seated fears, okay? And in the morning, wake up, thank you God for me being free of all the unwellness that happened in my dream, all the habits and patterns and things that my soul brought up to me. Clear, heal, and change all of that in me in the best way for me in order something better. And boom, you are assisting your soul in the conscious reality. And by speaking words and thoughts create, you are using and working with that energy that is love energy from your purest intent in your emotional space within your soul, okay? Highest heart, highest vibe, love energy. You're using that energy to clear, heal, and change the stuff that goes on in here. Therefore, you will, at some point, as soon as you work on all this stuff and free yourself from it, and this is the start of that process, and your soul processes out. It's working on stuff all the time. This is all part of that nightmare energy that you can release by asking God to be free of it, clear, heal, and change it in my soul. And then you'll notice differences in your reality as you have worked out stuff in here, because your soul is doing it subconsciously in your dreams. Many times, like when it's your nightmares, it's your fears. Many, many, many fears, okay? Also, you can have combinations of nightmare and really neat stuff that's happening, that tell you of the gifts that are coming for you or the gifts that you have in here. One particular dream I had, I was outside of it was like a barn type place, but it was like a go-go bar, and there was pavement. It was a really big parking lot. And it was like 3 a.m, and I was bartending there, and I had just gotten off, and I was all alone, and the parking lot was dark, and there was like an ominous feeling. And then I could hear somebody calling for their dog, right? So the whole thing was like really creepy, and I was like trying to make it to my car, but my car was like miles across the parking lot, it seemed, or like hundreds of feet. All right. And again, this is a dream that happened for me. And it was like, had nightmare components or fears within it. Okay. Those are all nightmare components. All right. Here I am afraid, right? It's dark. I'm afraid. Where am I afraid of the dark? Where am I, dealing with having to be a bartender in a go-go bar, or where I'm unwell in that space with that. Do you see what I'm saying? Or, and also, then somebody's calling for their dog, and now we have a lost dog. Where is this dog? I don't know where this is. I don't know where the danger is coming from. So this is a form of nightmare stuff, okay? Or unwell fears within my soul, all coming out in my dream. And as I'm walking, now here's the other thing. My dream, this particular one was like a combo. It was like a nightmare thing. But then all of a sudden I felt in my heart that there was something behind me in this dream, and I turned, and all of a sudden I knew this big ass dog was jumping up, and he was going to get me from behind and take me down. It was like a mastiff type dog. And when I turned around, I put up my hand, I went like that in the dream, and the dog stopped in midair and like fell to the ground, right, in the dream. And then it was over. And in that moment I was like, holy shit, I have all the power here. And this is also part of what you can do in your dreams. I hold up my hand, just like Harry Potter magic. It's amazing what you can do in the spaces where you're going to take your energy and your dreams to heal not only yourselves, to help heal other people if they so want to be healed. The magic of things that you can create in your reality, help others to create, in their lives. This is all the magic that with the power of God or love energy that you will be stepping in when you do this work with spirit. And your dreams are just another avenue and aspect of you being able to do this in your reality. It's really, really, really cool shit. It was amazing. And in that moment, I became hugely afraid. Here I am being attacked from behind by this dog. I felt it with my gifts of being an empath, my spiritual gifts, right? Can't have gifts of being an empath without being super, super gifted spiritually. Whether you realize it or not, that's the truth about it. They go hand in hand. So in that moment, I knew the dog was going to attack me. I turned around in my dream. I put my hand up, and boom, the whole situation dissipated. And I remember feeling this incredible like surge of power. And I was like, wow, I can do anything. So this is also this, even though this dream was like a nightmare in many ways, right? There I am now back at my car, in that moment that happens. I wake up because I realize in my dream, I have all the power. I just work with God. Boom. I protect myself. Boom. This is what happens. So here I am in this space, working out all of my stuff in my soul, stepping into my gifts, applying and obtaining other magic from other dimensions and within my soul, because your soul is a portal for everything and all that is, past, present, future. Your soul is this portal. So when you dream, not only are you going within yourself, you are going within all that is God, all time, all that is, and you're bringing these experiences into you to help heal and assist you with the magic that is love energy, that is God in some way, shape, or form. Really, really, really wild ass stuff. It's better than fucking Harry Potter. Are you kidding me? It's better. Harry Potter is really cool. Just like The Sorcerer's Apprentice. These are great movies to help you trigger stuff in your soul to create and open up the magic in your soul on a subconscious level. Harry Potter, these are other things, movies like this, to step into your own magic, okay? But your soul, in this case, we're working on dreams and nightmares and getting you a better understanding of what they're about. They're really not meant for you to be afraid. They're there to give you your power back, clear out your fears. That's why I say ask God to clear them all out. Step into your magic. You go into different dimensions to heal not only yourself, but your situations, your relationships, to things that have happened in the past, stuff that you carry with you that no longer behooves you. As well as when you ask God to clear, heal, and change things and create your reality, you have to get rid of the stuff that doesn't serve you, that stops it from happening. Okay. So when I ask God over here for, let's say, a new job that makes $500,000. All right. So I'm standing here asking for that. Here's where that job is. Okay. So if we put it right here, right. And then let's say in between that space, there's all these things between here where I'm standing and here where my dream is that I ask God for, whatever it is, whether it's a $500,000 job or to write a book or to get off the couch and get a job or to have your own house or to get a dog or have a family or heal your depression or whatever it is that you're asking God for, okay? All of these things from the second you ask start to manifest. And in the meantime, here is what you ask for. Here's where you're standing when you ask, right? And over here is the gift of having that manifest. You have to clear out all of these things that are between here and here, okay? You have to clear those out because you cannot manifest this without doing this work, okay? And you have to work with spirit. You may tweak it. You may change it up. You may ask God, I don't just want to have this $500,000 job. I want to love this job. I want to do this. I want to have this kind of people that work there. You create your whole entire reality. And the whole dream process is a way for you to work on you, go to different dimensions, get the magic to have that job, clear out all this stuff that's right in the middle between you and what you want, right? Or what you ask God for, okay? This is all part of the whole process because what I teach is the whole pie, all right? All about spirituality from the highest vibe of love, Christ consciousness, and how to get there, get your dreams to happen, understanding what the hell is really going on in this earth world reality, the God's honest truth about it from love. And your dreams are all part of that process, as well as nightmares. Nightmares are only bad if you what? If you believe that they are. Just like spells and witchcraft and dark stuff and all this weirdo shit people come to me with. It's only employed in your reality if what? If you believe in it. Okay, so nobody can harm you really if you're in this space with love energy that is God, and boom, you're not going to allow any shit in your reality if you're not in that space. And when it's one of these things that you got to clear, you're just going to say, okay, God, let me be free of that. Be free of this, be free of that, because this is how it really works. But if nobody teaches us, we don't know. Okay. And so this is the best, quickest formula. It is the whole pie. All right. This is just one piece, is doing dream work in your soul. Okay. You can do it to heal you with relatives. I think I talked about how my dad came to visit me in a dream and it was so healing and it was so real, but it took my dad and me both time to be able to get in that space where he could come in and be with me in my dream and where I could be okay with that within me. Okay, so this is all part of how things work. So everything is in God's time, the magic of when it is best for everybody, and everything is in the grand design and is exactly how it is supposed to be. In whatever happens. It is exactly how it needs to be, and it's called in by your soul on a personal soul level, as well as the collective consciousness to raise the vibration of the world, heal all that is, and create everything from the best place of love, and as well as the collective consciousness, and to change this planet to a place of love. All right, all love, because when we all love each other, that's where everything happens awesomely from love for everybody, both on a self-love, healthiest personal consciousness level, as well as across the board with everybody you know in, let's say, your community, your life, your world, and all that is God, all that is God. So we talked about dreams today and nightmares. This should give you a better idea of how these things work. The spiritual law of universe behind it. So you can also go pick up different magics within your dreams. Like I said, watch some movies, old movies, not necessarily have to be old ones, but The Sorcerer's Apprentice is great with Nicolas Cage. Harry Potter. There's another movie about like fairies. I can't remember what the name of that one was. But any kind of these magical kind of movies are going to trigger magic within your soul. And this is why many times you'll find yourself watching these cool things, because they help you to open up your gifts from different dimensions that you carry with you from the beginning of time and from whatever lifetime you have. So all of your gifts, whether you're a psychic, a medium, an energy healer, how to manifest things, whatever it is your dreams are in this reality, an artist, a writer, with everything, those are all your gifts, and your gifts are limitless, and they're all around you in this energy around you all the time. It's up to you to say, okay, God, I want this. I'm ready to do this. And my formula, which isn't my formula, it's the formula that Christ used. It's the quickest, easiest way. You just work with God, love energy that is in your soul all the time. Hey, Spirit, what do I do here? Hey, Spirit, what do I do here? How do I do this? What do I need? And you ask God for everything, or Spirit for everything. You don't fucking worry about how you're going to do it in this earth world reality. You ask for it. You let go, you let Spirit from love. And then when you feel it, you will know. You think you'll know what to do to make what you ask God happen? You will know, because your soul will guide you. Your connector cord, your intuition will guide you from love energy space to make it happen for you, because you asked from love. Okay, so that's pretty much my segment for today. You got a lot on dreams and why they happen. They also happen so you can help others heal them. Other souls will call you in. I remember I had people from when I went to high school who really weren't my friends, so it was about healing me. They came to me and they said, Lynn, can you help us with our friend so-and-so? And I was like, what are all you people doing here? You were never my friends. So that was part of my healing, me with them not being my friends and me being in a shitty space with it, right? So that's part of my healing. That's why that came in. But also it was part of theirs to heal their relationship with me, to recognize the gifts that Spirit and me have, okay, and to help them learn about theirs, get in their gifts of space and guidance for them and the people that they love, both in this earth world reality as well as in spirit realm too, or in your soul, or metaphysical realm, okay? Because it's a balance here. We have to live in this balance. So the best way to do it is always to work with God. And the higher you vibe, the more super you're protected you are. So it's really not just me sitting here talking to you. It's a whole fucking team of magic, of God magic. And it's incredible. It's just incredible. So, and that said, when I'm in this space with God, you can put an army in front of me, and this love energy space will not allow them to harm me in any way, shape, or form, because that's the power you have when you get in this space. And the more you work with love energy that is God, or love energy, the greater the life you have, the more magic you have, the more you can change up, everything that you want and create everything in your life to be the greatest that it can be. That's the whole formula. That's the Christ magic, for Pete's sake. That's everything. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed tonight's segment. I'm going to light more sage before we go, because sage also not only assists you to get the other energy off, it assists you with your own clearing as well, just like stones. Everything is magic. It all depends on what you believe, and if you don't believe that it is, ask God that you do. Ask God that you know that it's magic and that you can do anything from love. And thank you, God, for that for us, in the best way for us and all, or something better. All right, wishing you guys the greatest night. See you in a few days. Bye-bye.